We live, y'all, after the Tarver Banks fight. Antonio Tarver now improves to 31-6 with 22 knockouts. He just knocked out Johnathon Banks in the, I don't know, 7th round, something like that.
Something very interesting out there for everybody. And you know what? This would be interesting. I think he fits in.
Sam Watson out there with Antonio the Magic Man Tarver.
People say maybe he has a shot to win a heavyweight title.
I just want to say something. Antonio Tarver is 46 years of age. He is way past his prime. He is not what he was when he was, 30 and 29 years old. For Johnathon Banks to let Antonio Tarver come in there and beat him, basically outbox him, and to eventually, TK him in the 7th round is, pretty much ridiculous. Johnathon Banks, I don't think, takes boxing serious, man. When, Tarver was fighting, Johnathon Banks is basically just sitting back like, yeah. Just sitting back, letting Tarver get off first, letting him get that long jab off. He was just sitting back like he didn't really care. Basically getting out boxing. In my opinion, I think Antonio Tarver is the best guy Johnathon Banks has fought. In my opinion, Johnathon Banks hasn't fought anybody. I mean, he fought a Seth Mitchell, but I mean, come on, Seth Mitchell, a guy who can't, in my opinion, take a good shot, but y'all heard it, man. Antonio Tarver knocked this guy out in the 7th round. Now, I think they could have stopped it maybe a little bit early, but I think they could have let it go a little bit longer, but he really started taking some flush shots from Antonio Tarver. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. This was a very, very boring fight. I'm going to be honest. It was a slow-paced fight, but Antonio Tarver was getting off first, and like I said, Johnathon Banks was basically just sitting back, just nonchalantly, just letting him get off. And, not really caring, and, Antonio Tarver just racking up the points. I'm like, yo, Antonio Tarver was basically Johnathon Banks, he's basically 14 years older than Johnathon Banks. So Johnathon Banks was like, I don't know, 30, 31, something like that. For you to let a 46-year-old man go in there and pretty much outpoint you. It ain't like Antonio Tarver was doing anything special. He wasn't. He's basically just doing his usual. Fighting at a slow pace, he was comfortable. Like I said, Johnathon Banks just sitting back like, whatever. You ain't really hitting me, whatever. Just letting him flex the jab, letting him throw the right hand. Why he racking up points? He just sitting like, you ain't hurting me. You ain't hitting me clean. Letting him rack up points. I'm like, yo, don't let this 46-year-old man outwork you. Go in there. I don't know what the hell his trainer was telling him. I would have been telling him, yo, go in there, outwork this dude. Go in there, outwork him. He's older. Go to his body, wear him down. Like, he wasn't doing that. It wasn't like no sense of urgency at all. It was just terrible, man. So, Antonio Tarver at 46, I think he weighed in at, I forgot how much Antonio Tarver weighed in at. It might have been like, I don't know, like 220, something like that. He came in pretty heavy. But Johnathon Banks was off for about, I think a year and a half he's been off. He ain't had a fight in like a year and a half. So, could that be an issue tonight? No, that shouldn't have been an issue tonight. Antonio Tarver is older than he is, so he should have beaten Antonio Tarver tonight, but Antonio Tarver got the knockout, man. Shouts out to Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver, congratulations, man. So y'all hit me up with any questions, any comments, and let me know what y'all thought of this fight tonight. Hashtag Trout Grahita, that fight is up next. Let me know what y'all think of this Tarver versus Banks fight, and holler at me, I'm out, alright? Peace.